Alright folks, it's Tuesday morning and I'm in Sidney, Ohio. There's the old Sidney train station there, and it looks like it's being restored, or either restored or tore down. They're doing asbestos removal right now, but this is looking east on the Big 4, CSX Big 4 line, ex-New York Central. You can see the ex-New York Central signal still in use up there. And the line that cuts off to the right there is where they can make the turn to go on the Toledo sub to head towards Cincinnati, down through like Vandalia, Dayton, Middletown, Hamilton, Carlisle, Glendale. That's the direction they go. If they're coming north, they have to go east off the Toledo sub. They go there. If they're coming west, they can go south on the Toledo sub there on that track. And I'm supposed to meet Jawtooth and Millenium Force here. I got here first, so we'll see what happens. The bridge you see there, the Toledo sub goes under the Big 4 right there and goes through Sidney on its way to Toledo. Vandalia, where we filmed that a few weeks ago, is to the south of here. And looking this direction this way is west. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a train stopped up there. I guess he's waiting on that red signal down there to turn green. So as soon as he comes through, I'll be up here on this bridge and we'll see what we get. So hang around. All right, here we go. We got us a westbound coming, and he will be flying when he goes through here. It's getting ready to come past the Sidney station here. This is the Big 4 line, the old New York Central line. So we got a mixed manifest. Boy, he was moving right along here. Yeah, I'm up here today with Jawtooth, Millenium Force, Sarah / Piglet, and Steve over there. So we're up here hanging out in Sidney today. Millenium Force is up here from Florida, so we're hanging out with him. So stick around, we're gonna get some more, we hope. All right, we're over in downtown Sidney now. And we got one here, I think it's 100, I thought they said 164 axes. That didn't take long, did it? Up here with Millenium Force, Sarah, who I think they call her Piglet, and Jawtooth today. So yesterday it was Greenwich, Ohio, which was a 3-hour drive from the house. Today it's Sidney, which is about an hour and a half drive from the house. So we're making the rounds this week. We got like a work area here, siding, and we got a tank car parked over here on this siding. I was here a couple of years ago, and down at the far end of this siding, and I'll go see if I can find it again. There's some rail down there from, I think, 1902. So I'm gonna go down there and see if I can find it, and I'll make a quick video of it. But yeah, there's some old rail here still in use, you can see. There's a car sitting on it right now. Well, we almost made it over here. Sorry, I'm walking, trying to get to a good spot. Just missed the end. Got that train over there in town. Defect detector for this line. Tried to get back over here. It's about a mile. Almost made it. Sorry about all the shaking. Trying to get to the track. They hustle down from here. How many times I've seen that car with the skull on it. And those were loaded auto wrecks too. Let's see if those block signals go out. Nope, they will when he gets in the next block. Those are true block signals. They stay off until a train enters the block from what I see. He just now went off, so he's left the block. So I used to work in my hometown too, so that's how I always knew if there was a train coming. If they were red or green, either knew one had just went through, one was coming. It was 50-50 at that point. If they went off, you knew you missed the train. go. Got one coming on Toledo Sub right underneath it. That one's heading towards Glendale. Get a bird's eye view. The eye in the sky today. I-141. Yeah, he'll be in Glendale. Carlisle here in, probably an hour and a half. Glendale, 2 hours probably. That's I-141. It's a daily intermodal, goes south. All right, we've moved back over into downtown Sidney here. Got a northbound coming, 682 axles. And he's pulling hard. It's going to be on the second track over, second main. Man, listen to that. So we got a little foreign power on there too. All right, that was a good one. That's probably the best one of the day so far. Here in Sidney, Ohio. Sidney's about 90 miles north of the Ohio River, straight up I-75. If you're ever here, stop and check it out. All right, here we go. We got a northbound coming on the Toledo sub here. It's going to be crossing underneath the Big Four. Over 600 axles on this train. Middletown Special. What was in them gondola cars? It's scrap steel. Wow, that was cool. There's a different view for you. Middletown Special from up above. Hope you like that one. Alright, that may be the last one for me for the day up here. It's getting a little late in the day, and I'm an hour and a half from my house, and yesterday I was 3 hours from my house in Greenwich, so should go home at some point. Thanks for watching, everybody. Here we go, southbound on the Toledo sub. Wow, that was a good one. That train was flying. This is milepost 97 if you're ever up here on a Toledo sub. And the numbers get bigger as they go north. So, good train. Thanks for watching.